you are planted in the house of God, you flourish and bear fruit. Flourishing and bearing fruit is what God has for us. God wants each and every one of us to bear fruit in our life. God is very passionate about how we bear fruit. Right. And bearing fruit comes from being planted. Yeah. It's you're planted and you flourish and you bear fruit. And a lot of times what happens is we get planted. And we sow that seed. If you can imagine your life like a seed, and that seed gets in the soil, the seed actually has to die in order for it to take root. And a lot of times the seed will die and it starts to take root, and there becomes friction and the roots are making their way down. And maybe it's fighting through some rocks or through some tough soil. And what happens is sometimes we say, this doesn't feel good and I don't want to do this anymore. And we uproot ourselves and we go plant ourselves in different soil. Then you have to start over again, and then there's wounding, and then maybe you're hurt. And then it's going to happen again, because that's part of the process of teaming. That's part of what God wants to work out of us when we are teaming, is to learn to give grace, to learn to forgive, to learn to walk out mercy. And all the fruits of the Spirit happen within teaming if you stay planted in the house of God. Yeah.